Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to another TEW episode with TNA 2006. This of course is TNA, Cross the Line. So we've done our first month, we're by the first pay-per-view final resolution. It's a short 2-week turnaround before Against All Odds, so again we've got to try and get storylines over quickly and then ready for next week's go-home show and then of course the pay-per-view. It's going to be a slow but steady progress, but we really have to see how far we can take TNA. I'm intrigued to see who we can bring in. I don't want to bring in too many people. As I say, Danielson is already in, as you're aware, at the pay-per-view show. Paul Heyman is in as the agent for Danielson. But there's not going to be Kurt Angle. The way the database will be modded, I'd assume he'd be out with the financial gain of TNA. And I feel he'd be happy in game to stay on the full-time schedule. But you never know. I don't know if the agent has coded anything in to allow such things to happen, but we shall see. So, we'll crack on. And here we are. This is TNA Impact episode number 6. So because of the tendencies, I decided we're going to stay in Florida, but I have moved to the Robarts Arena in front of 3,697 fans. Jeff Jarrett starts the show. He says, "I told you so. I told you all that I would defeat Rhino and I would remain the NWA TNA World Heavyweight Champion. This isn't a gimmick when I say this. I truly am the best, not just in TNA, but in the whole of the professional wrestling world. Christian, Abyss, you two will battle tonight for the right to face me going forward, but let this be known, whoever does win is just going to be another victim, another stat in the long-winded title reign of the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett." So, strong promo from Jeff to start the show. This is a C+67. They got the show off to a strong start, also got the crowd hotter, and the TNA World Heavyweight Championship storyline advanced and gained heat through Jeff's segment. All good. Started the show with an extremely short match. Raven defeats Eric Young in 2:55 by pinfall. D42. Raven with a 46 performance to EY's 27. Of course, this was when Showtime was still coming out of Team Canada, I want to say. I have actually went back and watched a few impacts from this kind of time, just really to get a gist of where everybody's character was. It's a kind of refresher, because it is just maybe 6 months before I get into TNA. So yeah, but this was a storytelling match, and Raven continues to dominate. Cuts a promo. I also watched a lot of Raven promos to get a bit of an idea again how he has been. Checked his character over his ECW days, WCW, and then the transition from WWF, and then the transition to his personal playground on Heat before going to TNA. But Raven picks up the easy win over Eric Young, and of course he takes the mic, as Raven always has something to say. He says, "Last Sunday I showed the world that I'm still an elite competitor at this level. I defeated the apparent icon Sting. Now, people will question the appearance of Abyss, but let this be known. Abyss gets it. Abyss has been tossed aside, told he was no good, ridiculed because of how he looked. With me, Abyss has now been accepted. He will join me in taking over TNA. This is no flock, this is no gathering, it's no nest, nor Deadpool. This will be my greatest creation, and this will all be revealed when the time is right. Christian, tonight you've got Abyss, and after he dismantled Jeff Hardy on Sunday, you're next. Quote the Raven, nevermore." It's a solid promo from Raven, C+71. He's going to be the best talker, or one of the best talkers in the company at the moment, so you've got to push him strong on that. And the angle got the crowd a little bit hotter, which is good to see. No skill improvements, no negatives. Next up is a decent matchup, which sees Samoa Joe defend the X Division Championship. He takes on Shannon Moore, and he picks up the win in 8 minutes and 1 second, making his third title defence. This was a D+48. Both men off their game disappointingly, but a 37 performance for Shannon Moore, a 48 for Samoa Joe. Overall keeps the momentum with the Samoan submission machine. Both men penalised for their inconsistency. We're then backstage with reporter Jeremy Borash, who for some reason doesn't have a picture, so I'll seek to fix that. And he's with the newest TNA superstar Bryan Danielson alongside his agent Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman says, "Mr. Borash, if I may, Ladies and gentlemen, you all know who I am, so let me introduce you to the newest TNA superstar, the greatest technical wrestler in the world, Bryan Danielson. Take a look at this man. He is capable of kicking the head off any wrestler in this company. He will be a champion one day, and you all know I've got a history of getting wrestlers to the top. You could certainly say he's pretty much the next big thing. As for tonight, Alex Skipper, prepare to meet your match, as your life won't be the same after this man takes you out. So D plus 53 will get a Jeremy Borash picture imported at one point. Heyman not suited to his gimmick. Borash performed poorly, but I'm not too sure, was he just an announcer at that time, as a ring announcer, and I think he was phasing into interviews. If somebody can clear that up, I don't know what he was doing in 2005, he could have been doing something. But yeah, we'll bring him into a more on-screen personality for interviews. The match itself was decent. Bryan Danielson defeats Alex Skipper in 5:51 with the full Nelson suplex. C62. Heyman not suited to his gimmick, that's cool, we're going to have to run with it for a while. But Danielson with 72, Skipper with 32. No skill improvements, but let's be honest, he's going to be champion pretty quickly if he keeps going at this rate, especially with this being judged a lot on performance rather than just popularity. We're in Eric Bischoff's office when bursting in comes a familiar face. Bischoff says, "Can I help you?" And it's Pete Williams. "Yes, you can." "Do you know who I am?" "I'm Pete Williams. I'm a former X Division champion." Bischoff says, "Nice to meet you, Pete. I'm well aware of who you are." I'm well aware that you've been around here for 5 weeks and not once have I been featured on television. What the hell is that all about?" Let me stop you right there. This isn't going to be another, "Oh, is this all WCW all over again?" You want a chance? Fine. You've got one. I've got a 6-man tag match coming up. You might be Canadian, but America's Most Wanted. Need a third man. Take it, I'll leave it. Fine, you won't regret this. So D plus 52, Pete Williams performed poorly, but gets an opportunity in an upcoming 6-man tag alongside Chris Harris and James Storm. Match itself was decent, and it featured Jeff Hardy, Ron Killings and Monty Brown, the new tag champs, defeating Pete Williams and America's Most Wanted in 9:57 when Jeff Hardy defeated Pete Williams with a front flip senton or senton bomb or swanton bomb. D plus 52, couple of okay performances in there, the weakest Pete Williams. Jeff was off his game, but yeah, still was up there with Monty Brown in terms of performance. Jeff Hardy is improving in performance skills and a few negatives, as to be expected. Then backstage, when Eric Bischoff bumps into Jeff Jarrett. "Jeff, relax old pal, I've got good news for you." Jarrett says, "Oh yeah? What?" "Since you had such a great title defense on Sunday, take the night off, relax, get back to the hotel, scout your opponent for against all odds." Jeff Jarrett says, "Fine, for once a sensible decision, getting the hell out of here." So C65, and it means that Jeff Jarrett can't interfere in the main event. Next up, a decent matchup sees Christopher Daniels defeat Conan in 7:50 with the quick roll-up, C61. Again, Christopher Daniels with a great performance as 65. The LAX storyline advances, but yeah, very happy with that, and yeah, keeps this feud going. After match, Conan is pretty frustrated after a loss and he takes to the mic. He says, "I'm sick of the continual lucky victories that the likes of Chris Daniels is getting against me. Enough is enough. I'm tired of the stupid Americans cheating to get these wins. Against all odds, we will turn the tide back to our side, and we once and for all will show that me and my people have been held back by the racial prejudice that is displayed in this country." Orally, and whatever else the patter that the Latin American exchange would have come out with at that time. So it is a wee bit of a controversial angle. It's just trying to get across, obviously, the LAX are different and don't believe in the morals and the American wrestlers that the company has. So V-72, formation of LAX has advanced and gained heat. I think we all know where it's going anyway, but yeah, good promo from Conan, best of the show so far. Main event, but they had good wrestling, decent wrestling, good heat. Christian Cage defeats Abyss 12:06 with a roll-up. We're turning into Vince Russo with all these similar finishes, but a D plus 51. Abyss was off his game, Christian with 52, Abyss with 42, but we do need to push these kind of guys to give us, some guys that have got good charisma. We do need dominant forces up there as well. A few negatives, inconsistencies, and Abyss for stamina. So we're going to have at TNA Against All Odds, Jeff Jarrett versus Christian Cage for the NWA TNA World title. And we finish the show. Christian gets a roll up on Abyss, and from the outside comes Raven. It's a 2-on-1 assault on Christian. Lefts and rights and more punches before the lights go out. They're out for what must be around 30 seconds. They come up. Raven and Abyss are in the ring. Christian's nowhere on sight. And on the ramp, Sting. Let's point at Raven with his baseball bat. So we end the show there at a C-54. The announcing lifted the match. 2 storylines advance with Icon versus Leader losing heat. I think we might just hopefully gain pop here. I'm hoping what helps us is that strong co-main event between Daniels and Conan. And okay, we didn't have enough attractive women on the show. That's right, because we would have just had Gail Kim with America's Most Wanted. We didn't have Miss Brooks in the show. So yeah, I'm probably going to need more female managers, or I'm going to have to make sure that Bobby Roode and America's Most Wanted are on every week. So I'm either going to do that, or I might plump for a knockouts division. I'd say let me know what we think, but the chances are I've probably made my decision and recorded a few episodes by the time this goes live. But the main thing is, good show, does the job, increases the popularity in 11 regions. We've got a couple of matches already in the pipeline for the next pay-per-view. So let's just quickly look here. Kenny to re-sign with WWE. I just want to see what kind of deal they're offering them. $3,200 per month for 18 months. We ain't going to bid WWE for MD. We basically just need them to let people go. But I'm assuming he'll have a far better career in this than he did in real life. And a 0.12 on TV as well. So always good. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually just start signing some females. Let's go with a knockouts division. There's money there. And then we'll eventually bring a title in. But importance is going at a good rate. And yeah, no real rush to gain high levels. It's just make us financially stable. And get some momentum in the save. So as always guys, cheers for watching, it's much appreciated. Let us know what you think of the series so far. If you get any comments, drop them in the comments section, especially if you started a save with TNA or in this particular mod by Flaming Snoopy. Let me know how you're finding it. Yeah, likes, shares, all that jazz is deeply appreciated. Mind check out everybody else on the Grey Dog Software forums and Fantasy Bookers subreddit. But until then, take it easy. Catch you soon. Bye bye.